Alright, ladies and gents, we're back on Wo Long. We got the short, summarized version of trying to get through boss number 2. Dear Lord. Alright, so picking the game up back where we left off in a newish area. And I start off by understanding the game a little bit more. I try out some new weapons, then learn about spells. Then, after acquiring all this knowledge, I pick up where I left off the last episode, dying to peasants. But hey, cut me some slack though. It's a day later since part 1 and, you know, I'm a little rusty. Anyway, so I charge back in to avenge myself because they're just freaking peasants. I mean, I can take them, they're not that bad, and I end up dying once more. However, you know what they say, third time's a charm. Or at least it makes me feel better. As I finally get past the bullies of the yellow turbans, and then a horde comes running out of a gate, and just as I'm about to clench the cheeks, a magnificent man comes out of nowhere to save a damsel and wrecks him. Turns out it's Zhao Yun himself, the poster boy of the Dynasty Warriors series. I'm so excited to see this guy, and he looks so badass in the game. He's got that magnificent aura that he has in Dynasty Warriors. It's carried over and everything like that. He's looking great. So after spending a little time starstruck, we end up moving to the next area where I feel pretty confident because I sniped an archer in the face. But unfortunately, as I get closer to this guy standing on a ledge, I'm like, oh, I'm going to assassinate this guy. So big, so good, right? Turns out it's the easiest bait in the world as guy comes out the woodworks and it's like, nope, we got your ass. Anyway, I end up beating him, spend the rest of the time with my boy Zhao Yun. We clear out the remaining parts of the village and eventually make our way to the doorstep of the next boss. Now, we enter boss 2's lair and guess who pops out? It's freaking Fenrir. The bad part about boss Fenrir is that one, he doesn't flinch. Taking the knowledge from the first boss I went against, Mr. Zhang Liang, Mr. Steroids himself, you know, I assumed it would be something similar. You know, just do a bunch of damage, get out the way, bunch of damage, get out, all that good stuff. No, the only way to beat this guy was to master the deflect and wait for him to hit you with his like ultimate move, the critical blows, so that way you can try and get his spear gauge to fill up so you can do like the little animation thing where it does a lot of damage. And then two, during this fight, Zhao Yun, what the hell happened to you, man? Zhao Yun during this part became utterly useless because he would just act like an NPC towards Fenrir and just get his ass kicked. Now granted, this was a very difficult fight. It probably took me close to 100 tries in order to get past Fenrir. I'll put the real number up on the screen. But I spent a lot of the time, in the beginning at least, trying to weigh on whether or not I should pick Zhao Yun up or leave him there. And every time I went and picked him up, it bit me in the ass. So in the end, I decided to screw the dragon of Changsha, not like that, and decided that I would have to do this on my own. Now, again, I am not exaggerating when I say it probably took close to 100 tries, there's a number again, and close to 2 hours of just fighting the boss alone. At one point during the walkthrough, I was talking to myself and I was like, you know what, maybe I should just farm up until I'm ready to fight this guy. And there was moments within the game where I got super close, ended up dying to him, getting nervous, and I ended up dying again. I mean, at one point I took my shirt off and put a fan like where my hands were because I was sweating so hard trying to kill him. After all those attempts, I get close and close and close. I'm getting used to his movement and his motions, and finally, by the skin of my teeth, I thought I was gonna, I swear to God, I was going to lose. There was no way I was gonna beat this guy. I actually got him and killed him, put Fenrir back in his cage, and got a unicorn out of it. Hard to say if it was worth it, but yeah, that's pretty much part 2, I guess, you know, the second area. Oh, and welcome back, Zhao Yun. Thanks for helping. But yeah, that's it for part 2. I'm not really sure what to expect for number 3. I know I'm supposed to be fighting Lu Bu at some point. I don't know how that's gonna go, but either way, you know, we're learning, we're getting better. I actually am pretty scared now that I think about it even more. Damn, I'm gonna get my ass hit. But yeah, that's all I have for part 2, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this as well. And again, just like in the first video, if you guys liked it and want to see the full walkthrough for this one's gonna be a little bit longer as well. Of course, I'll cut it down for you guys. You guys will be able to enjoy it in a digestible manner because, dear Lord, it took me forever to get past Mr. Fenrir. Just let me know down below. If you guys have any questions about the game or anything like that, just let me know as well. I am not an expert at the time of this recording, but I'm getting used to it. I'm getting there. Fenrir was starting to make a little bit more sense to kill after a little bit. I was getting used to his movements, and then, you know, that's pretty much all the knowledge I have right now. So maybe don't ask questions right now. Anyway, I'll see you later, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I definitely appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.